Hello, and welcome to my playthrough of Digimon Survive, the visual novel strategy game crossover type thing that is out. Uh, if you're wondering why there's no sound, I've turned it off because the menu music was very, very loud, even at the lowest volume, and I didn't want to have to talk over it, so I'll be turning it back on in a sec. I will be attempting to do the voices of the characters because all the voiceover is in Japanese. Um, and ideally, anyone watching this doesn't have to pay full attention to it if they want to thingy it. And also, it just seems like it'd be fun. And then hopefully the strategy bits don't go too poorly. I don't look like a jackass. But you'll see it soon. I've done up to the end of the first fight just to see if this game was something I'd want to stream. And I'm basically streaming it to give me motivation to play it, or recording it to give me motivation to play it. But yeah, so there'll be music in a sec. I just need to go in and turn it on. Keep it low. In fact, we'll turn. So yeah, I've turned the voices off, and yeah, we'll just get started. Bit of a change from playing Signalis. Be a little bit less suspenseful. Yes, do that. It's just the autosave data add. Anyway, I think it starts with a cutscene. Oh no, it doesn't. It starts with this. Oh, I'd have to voice the girl first. I'm scared. Don't worry, we're okay. Come on, over here. Eep! That was more of a eep than a yeep, but... Oh no, they made it over here already. Get away from there. That's not what Gabumon is like. I won't let you lay a hand on them. You guys. And now we get to battle. Good old Renamon and Gabumon. Like both these Digimon. I already know the basics, but of this. So it's a bit like Fire Emblem. Don't really like the UI that much, but hope the just wants to move here. Yep. Critical hits. Counterattack percentage is really important. This is the chance your enemy will counter your attack. Actually, this thing has 0%. Yes, it does. Boom. Didn't take much damage. Yeah, it's gonna be weird going between this and playing Fire Emblem, which I'm currently playing outside of this. Oh yeah, wants me to select the unit so that I can see its messed up form. Can't see any information on this enemy, that's odd. Switch back. Hit it from the back. And I get to use Blue Blaster! I love Digimon. I used to watch this when I was a kid. I was very much more of a Digimon. I like Digimon and Pokemon, but I was very much more of a Digimon kid than a Pokemon kid. Despite really liking both. Oh, back into the actual. Why I order? Gah! That's not a Digimon I've ever seen. Oh. No! I won't let you harm these children any more than you already have. She looks like a child. I feel like she shouldn't say that unless she's not a child and is like an adult in a child's body. If we can just get to that place. So I guess it's... Miyuki! It's okay. Go! Head for that light! Run! Haru, get out of here! No way, I'm not leaving you behind. What are you doing? Go on, hurry! It's no good. I can't hold them back anymore. Look out! Yeep. What the? It's sucking me in. If anything happens to you, You have to get back safe on your own, somehow. Big roar, lots of hands. Hands eating person. Ah! Miyuki! I gotta save her, but I can't. Wah! Miyuki! Wait for me. I'll rescue Miyuki, no matter what. That boy was called Haru, okay. Oh, you get a little cutscene here, I think. I think the cutscene's before any text. And then past the cutscene, I haven't seen anything. Yeah, this nice little anime cutscene. Mon! Oh, I didn't think about the fact that the sound in this will be lush, quieter. I'll just let the cutscene run. I don't know why this bit's animated. Nothing happens in it. I suppose it's just to show you the actual characters. It's a big landslide. This looks like that forest. Yosh. And there's our main character. And there's a ghost. There's the boy and girl from the prologue. Okay, so the background music is this loud. Why the hell was the noise in the cutscene that quiet? In fact, I wonder if that's a separate setting. It isn't. Yeah, it isn't. That's so weird. Why was the cutscene so quiet? It wasn't that quiet when I did this the first time. But also it had the voice, which means it didn't... I don't know. It's weird. Kuma's the main character, so he's just gonna have my voice to make this less confusing. So this is camp, huh? It's a good job everyone's not just, stood in a crowd, like, they would be in real life. They're all stood slightly further apart, so they're easy to make out. I say camp, but we're holed up in an abandoned school in the mountains here. I'll leave it to us to spend our school break going to another school. Not that this school is anything like the one we usually go to. Sup to Kuma. Today we're checking out that crusty old landmark. Sounds lame. Come on, don't say that, Minoru. Not like I disagree, but still. Hey, you two, don't talk like that. I told you we weren't here for fun and games. Yeah, so sorry, your highness. Again with that kind of talk. That knucklehead over there is Minoru, and the girl lecturing him's Aoi? Aoi. We go with Aoi. Or Ow. We go with Ow. Because Ow's easier to say. I don't think that's how you pronounce that, but that's how I'm going to say it. I didn't talk to him much at school. Oi's. Ow. It's going to annoy me. Ow. We're going to go with Ow. Ow's cool. She came here from a different school. We got to know each other more here at camp, and that's mostly thanks to Minoru. The three of us ended up doing our extracurricular activities together. As you play the game, you will occasionally be asked to make choices. You will have 2 to 4 options to choose from. This is how you control it. Your decisions will affect your affinity with different characters and influence the story. Your affinity with other characters influences the battle backup they give during combat, with differing results if you treat everyone equally as opposed to focusing on one person. You can check affinities in the main menu, so don't forget to keep an eye on them. So I've looked at this before. This is the exact point I got up to. So this is me, Takuma Momozuka. This is Oi, Ow, Oi. I need to just pick one and stick with it. You know what? We're gonna do something unprecedented here. And I'm gonna use Google Translate and see what Google Translate text to speech. Okay, that didn't work. We're not gonna do that. I think it's pronounced Ow, Oi, Aoi. This is really Oi Shibuya and Minoru Hinata, like Naruto. Yeah. So if you click, there's this menu showed you like what they'd help you with in battle. There's also this thing in the bottom right that's, I assume, like my, moral compass. But if you look at these people, there's a lot. Yeah, their age, their height, their weight, their blood type, their email and phone numbers are blanked out. Because I wonder if actually you get those later. That makes sense. I never had much interest in the camp in the first place. At the time, an interview with a certain author had caught our attention. My time camping as a student was a valuable experience that led me to becoming an author. Inspired by that article, she became gung-ho about camp, seeing it as an opportunity to change herself. Ever since news came of the camp, Minoru waited with bated breath, out in nature, away from our daily lives, facing untold dangers, and Minoru would take care of problems in a flash, one after another. He saw a chance to become one of the superheroes he's adored ever since he was a kid. So there's a bit in here. I think it's under status. Nope. Oh no, it was under help. There's a section under help where you can see it. Like, these are like the tutorials, which I'm not going to go through. But you can see there, your karma, so like your disposition affects how Agumon will digivolve. And that's a tree right there. That is a big tree. Now, admittedly, all of the bits of the tree go to all the other Digivolutions. If you're not into Digimon and you're watching this for some reason, fair play to you. but also, unlike Pokemon, Digimon can go both ways. Not like they're bisexual. They can. Oh, they might be. I don't think they have. We're not getting into that. Um, Digimon digivolve, and then they can de-digivolve. So once Agumon becomes that next one, the big dinosaur, that would be Greymon. But he could turn back into Agumon. So there'll be points in the story, I assume, where the Digimon digivolve and turn back. So unlike Pokemon, if you get attached to Agumon, theoretically, if Digimon were real and you had a pet Agumon, you wouldn't be a pet because they're more intelligent than Pokemon. But if you had a friend who was an Agumon, he could turn back into an Agumon if he ever digivolved into a Greymon, so he could enter your house instead of being 40 feet tall and a giant dinosaur. He'd still be a dinosaur, but he wouldn't be giant, he could fit in your house. It means that Digimon can be a lot more different in what they look like, whereas Pokemon kind of grow bigger as they evolve, but they can never get too big because they have to be able to... Their models have to be a certain size because... Well, they do for the games, obviously, but for other media they don't. Like, Whale Lord is meant to be massive, he's meant to be the size of a whale. But I don't know why I'm going into this tangent. But it's just an interesting thing about Digimon is they become vastly different because they can digivolve and then turn back. So your partner Digimon can, like Ash's Pokemon. Ash never catches like a massive Pokemon in the anime because he'd have to be able to get it in places. So he just never does. And like Ash never catches like water Pokemon because they'd have to live in the water. So most of the time he just has like this water Pokemon like Squirtle or Greninja, like water Pokemon that can live on land. They're never the fish. He had that Lapras for a bit. Anyway, we're not getting into a tangent about the Pokemon anime here. All this matters for this is there are a lot of Digivolutions, and I think even your teammates' Digivolutions are affected by the decisions you make. I'm probably going to make my decisions based on how much I like the characters rather than whether or not I particularly sort of care about their Digimon. Because honestly, that's like a more fun way to play it. I'm not really going to min-max this. I'm going to just go with my gut on these choices. So for example here, I've obviously just met these characters. Well, he seems nice, but so does Minoru. And, oh, we'll read ours. Reason for joining. The mountain air will do you good, claimed Takuma's mum, leading him to join the camping trip. The boy knew well that he'd be doing something significant by studying history in a place far from the city. But in all honesty, he lacked any real motivation to do so. This is his attitude, for better or for worse. He lacked any strong feelings about the task, not caring enough to even consider it a pain. Just get through the days with the program, and I'll be back to my old life. With this mentality, Takuma headed for the camp. So he doesn't really want to be here. She's here because some author said that it'd be nice if she came here. Or she said that she went camping as a student and that's what she wants to do. And he came here because he thought he'd be able to solve issues for people and be a hero. So they're all here for pretty bad reasons, to be honest. But I don't even know what this camp is. Maybe I should break things up. I have forgotten what we were even doing. The three of us ended up doing electrical collision. What were they complaining about? This or that, no, I disagree. Checking out some old landmark. Okay, so they were just talking about what we were going to do. Then I said how I knew them. So, we need to ask Oi about the plan, or I can say I'll go check out what the plans are. Let's ask Oi. Oi seems like she knows what she's doing. Ow. We're going to go back to Ow. Ow sounds better. Oi sounds... Yeah, Ow sounds better. What's today's route, Ow? We're starting at the cherry blossom trees, right? Infinity with Ow up. Oi. Ow. Yeah. Ow. Today we're going here, and then I think over there, and do you know why, Minoru? Something about local legends or religion, right? They say there's some weird stuff. Not that it matters to me, I'm just here for the fun in the sun. You're the only one I can rely on, Takuma. Keep an eye on him, won't you? I'm not Minoru's babysitter over here. Oh, wow! Huh? What is it? Looks like Minoru's knows something on his phone. Check it out! There's another story about a rock slide. That's several days in a row now. I hope that doesn't mean an earthquake's coming. Not just that, but look here. Isn't this close to where we're supposed to go today? Wait, really? I wonder if our plans for the day are still on. You can feel the tension in the air around here. Someone must have shared the news. All right, everyone, calm down. Everything's gonna be just fine. All the teachers have clear instructions for dealing with any emergency. Shuji is an alumnus of our school, so he came here to help chaperone. The teachers and chaperones are ensuring our safety, so there is nothing to worry about. Fear not, fellow students. Our destination is this historic landmark. Off we go! There he goes, at it again. That Shuji is too straight-laced for his own good. Is that any way to talk about someone 2 years older than you? Right you are, my little oi. Ow. God, that's gonna be so annoying. And do I have to remind you, Minoru, that I'm actually in a grade above yours? I mean, shouldn't you act like it then or something? You should be more of a nag, like, I told you to knock that off. Does it sound like something I would say? Let's go before we're left behind. Takuma? Yeah, come on, Takuma, let's hit it. Okay, he's gonna have more of a bratty. He's young. I don't think he's any younger than I am. But he's young. He's young. He's gonna have that, yeah, whatever, man. Sorry, yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the voices. Oh wow, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Everyone stops on the way to the landmark to take in the flowers. Man, is this spring or is this spring? Am I right? Right. Maybe the abundance of nature here brings out the beauty of these blossoms. The flowers sure are pretty. So I can either say, we should hurry on ahead, I'm glad we came here, or can we take a breather? I'm glad we came. Am I glad we came here? It's one of these two. It's definitely we take a breather or I'm glad we came here. I don't really care about rushing. That doesn't seem like the kind of dude Takuma is. So it's either can we take a breather or I'm glad we came here. Do I think he's lazy like me and would want to wait by the tree and look at the river? Or do I say I'm glad we came here and try and make friends with the nice girl that I've just met? I'm going to try and make friends with the moral changed. I'm glad we came on this camp. Makes me look forward to the historic landmark ahead. You need to keep saying historic landmark. Indeed, I find myself brimming with a sort of excitement. If you put it that way, sounds like we've got some fun ahead of us. Oh, looks like Saki and Rio beat us to the punch. They did go on ahead of us after all. This guy is a punk as well. The guy shooting daggers at everyone is Rio. The older kid, an older kid from another school. The girl who's all smiles there is Saki. Her looks are famous in the grade below ours. They must be here to enjoy the cherry blossoms too. Oh yeah, he said he was in the same grade as Minoru, but he'd never spoken to him. Come on. Then again, I could be wrong in Rio's case. Wow! Look at how beautiful it is! The flowers are so pretty! What kind of person gets all grumpy in front of a bunch of blooming cherry blossoms? Man, talk about a waste. Gorgeous weather and we're doing extracurricular nonsense. What does one have to do with the other? I thought as much. We're not in any real rush. Might as well look around here some more. As you play the game, you'll be presented with choices on where to go or who to talk to. Use the mouse to select a target. Try targeting one of the students walking along the tree line. The students walking along the tree line path in the distance. It says I have to use my mouse, but do I actually have to use my mouse? Okay. Maybe I'll play this on my gamepad. Campers. You can also switch... Oh, good. You can switch between targets with Q and E. Move to a target, press Z to move to the next effect. If you talk to him, what order may advance the story. You can target more than just characters. Just keep an eye out for unexpected discoveries. The campers. Ugh, I'm so bored of this camp. I'm so tired. This camp is weak. Yeah, total weak sauce. Oh, well, at least give me a few bars out here. We can kill a little time with that. For real? I can't even get a signal in the school building. Man, what a hunk of junk you're looking around. Cherry trees lining the path are all in full bloom, with gorgeous petals fluttering down. I'd love to just sit here and gaze at them for a while. Ooh, there's a stream. If I listen closely, I can hear the sound of a babbling brook. You'd never hear something like that in the city. It's sort of comforting. Wait, don't cities in Japan have... Cities in Japan have the aqueducts with the water going down them. I've literally been to Japan and seen one of those. I guess not if you lived in like the middle of Tokyo. They have rivers though, but it's not. I guess not the same. But actually, most kids don't live. I think they are from Tokyo actually. So we can talk to Ao, Minoru, Saki. Okay, so if I talk to Saki, it'll advance the story, and I can't talk to the dude. Oh wait, it's thingied me. Do you remember what I want to do next? Oh, I actually can't talk to the dude. Okay. I didn't want to... Oh shit, that actually had different dialogue. Oh, and they left. Yeah, so he's not an option. Okay, I want to check if there was like hidden options, but there isn't. It looks like it. Let's talk to Minoru. Let's see what he's got to say. Hey Takuma, did you know that the leaves of cherry blossoms are poisonous? That's why you never see any weeds growing underneath them. Huh, is that right? Wait, don't people eat those sometimes? Well, sure. They're fine if you pickle them first. Huh. We sure know some weird things, man. Wait, is that true? Wait, is that actually true? I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, it must be. Oh, okay, it's just gonna repeat. It's not like the other one. That's actually pretty interesting if that is true. The flowers certainly are beautiful in bloom. Yeah, that and the weather makes you want to sit down and take a load off for a while. Now that I won't do. We'll have to stick to our designated course. Aye aye, ma'am. Okay, so you could completely skip these. There's basically nothing to be... Sorry, that noise is probably really annoying. You could basically skip those and it doesn't matter. But as soon as I talk to her, it will advance and I'll be able to do this anyway. Jeez, what crawled up your backside and died? Search me. Let me guess. Shuji and the teachers gave you flack for your cheerful disposition. You don't know what you're talking about. Sure, sure. Whatever you say. Come on, it's time to go. Alright, already. Yo, what up, Rio? And anyway, how long do you plan on following me around? What do you expect? Who knows what you'll do if I take my eyes off you, Rio? So you're my supervisor now? Clearly you're not the type to be left to your own devices. Oh, just... shut up. Now is that any way to talk to a cute girl like me? Saki's heading for the landmark, chasing Rio as he continues belly aching. Cherry trees, ow, Minoru. Ooh, so both of them have critical thing. I'm gonna talk to ow just in case it matters. Ma'am, is it? Finally, some good manners. Oh, Sure, that's what I was going for. Man, I wish he'd back off a bit, you know? Read the room a little, so to speak. I suppose it depends on how you look at it. She can be outspoken at times, to be sure. But she's also cheerful, cute, and quite amicable. Amicable. The sort of honesty you sense from her, I quite like it. Whoa, where did all that come from? That was my exact... lot of exposition right there. This is... yeah, just... I'm glad someone else mentioned that she basically gave her entire thoughts on what I assume is one of the other main characters straight away. Ugh. She just seems a bit radiant, don't you think? I, I see. Still, she goes a bit overboard. A big sister like me has to look out for her. His eyes just opened up like surprise Pikachu. What happens if I talk to her again? Come, it's time for us to go. Those two get along way better than I figured they would. Well, like Saki can get along with anyone. That Ryo's a real pain too. She must become some kind of saint. Now is that any way to speak about him? All of us need to work together. I never heard anything come out of his mouth that wasn't a complaint about something. I can kinda relate, to be honest. It's like looking at how I used to be. Kinda embarrassing. You sure he's older? Your past self? Is that something a middle schooler is supposed to say? Then again, I suppose an adolescent boy would say such things. Saki's the exact opposite. The way she comes at you head on makes her seem more grown up. We only just met her here at camp and she acted like we were all best buds from square one. I think you resemble her in that regard, Minoru. Yeah, she's the one who broke the ice with us after all. Indeed. Head on, as you would say. Ah, jeez, guys, knock it off with the compliments. My ego can only take so much. That wasn't a compliment. Ah, would you look at those flowers? How wonderful. I actually quite like the sprites are changing a lot. Most of the visual novels I've played, or like seen, like, I've played a couple. The sprites don't change that much. These have already had like a decent amount of interaction. Like, not interaction, but like, even just the fact that that isn't facing head on is a lot different to a lot of them. A lot of them are just still JPEGs that stare at you in the face and then change from frame to frame. Whereas like she's creepily blinking, which now I've pointed out you will not be able to notice. Hey, did you know, Ollie? They say there's a dead body under every cherry blossom tree. I don't want to hear about that right now. I'd rather we head towards the historic landmark if we could. Everyone went this way. Looks pretty rocky up that path, huh? What a pain. See, some of the text is red. I've noticed this a few times. Bits of the text are red. There's no, like, I can't select that word. Whoops, I can set it to auto by accident. Nope. Well, normal... I'm going to say we said something. It was a normal conversation on a normal day with friends. Well, normal other than the camping part. Good to know. If I press those buttons, it skips. At least, that's what I thought. I hope we get some battle before... actually, no. So, read a couple of the reviews for this game, because I quite wanted to play it. And I don't think we'll see any combat today, because apparently it's a lot of visual novel before you get to any combat. I mean, I haven't got any Digimon yet, and I imagine I'm going to have to get to know the Digimon before the combat happens. At least a little bit. It's not just going to be get Digimon combat. I mean, it might be like combat Digimon, but I don't think it is. We cleared the tree-lined path, and when we headed up the trail... Police car. Huh? Look at that! Huh? Why is there a police car here? Oh, no. It looks like the road is blocked off from here. Why did I do that? That's meant to be in my voice. I don't speak like that. I actually quite like the shading on his face. Like it's the shadows coming down from the thing. It's just they're more dynamic. It's nice. I actually like it. You're right. There's a lot of tape that says keep out. Maybe it's related to the rock slide Minoru was talking about. Oh man, did I call it or did I call it? Just find my ass, right, Takuma? Oh dear, this poses a problem. There's only one path to the landmark through here. That landmark, what was its deal again? This is why I told you to review. The site of the ritual related to the Keminogami. We're gonna go with that? Those Keminogami things don't really ring a bell. You mean the Beast Guards? Yeah, thank God there's a word that isn't Japanese for this. Nothing we can do about it. Our only option is to head back for now. Oh, we've come all this way. Might as well get the lowdown on what went down here. Let's see what the people gathered in front of the police car have to say. So I'm going to remove that a little bit, because I have a feeling it's going to be picking up me hitting enter to... Maybe I should ask the police officer what's going on here. See? Tell this game's set in Japan and not the UK. Because in the UK, this dude's... How old? This dude is... I can skip this. This dude is 14, and his instinct on getting to somewhere he's not supposed to be was to talk to the police officer. Definitely not from the UK. That would not be any 14-year-old's instinct here. Okay, tells games made in Japan. Hey look, we got more things. Of a Shuji Kayama. That means I'm gonna have to give Shuji Kayama a proper voice when he comes back. He's 16. So he's 14, she's 15, he's 16, he's also 15, and she's 14 or 13? She's 12? What the... One, she doesn't look 12. Two, that's a pretty big age gap in terms of kids for these people to just be hanging out. Well, that's weird. When I was 12, I wasn't hanging out with any 15-year-olds. I suppose I wasn't going to weird abandoned campsites out in the middle of the woods. Wait, this guy's 15 and one of his chaperones is 16. That's not... I guess technically in Japan he's of age, right? Then... Anyway. Shuji, his reason for joining was he wanted more real-world experience for applying to college, and to get serious about studying, Shuji decided to apply to the camp. That doesn't make any sense. He was hoping to earn some brownie points towards a recommendation letter on the sly. If this camp could help him achieve that, his dad would see him in a better light. Sounds like a complicated relationship. Yeah, it does. Kyo's reason, not Kyo, Ryo. I don't want to say Kyo. Ryo's reason for joining. He didn't tell any classmates he'd applied to the camp. No one figured a lone wolf like him would want to join something like that, where group activities are unavoidable. The reason was an entry in an old journal of his mum he's found. I hope one day Ryo gets to go to summer camp and make lifelong friends like I did. Is his mum dead? So we'll find out. And then Saki, the 12-year-old, don't like that. As soon as she heard about the camp, Saki quickly decided to join in, a so-called spur-of-the-moment decision. But an ulterior motive hid behind the girl's smile, making a lifetime's worth of memories. In truth, this might be her last chance. As far as she knew. Toward that end, she'd be as bright, bubbly, and unbounded as always, hiding the doubt swirling around inside of her. What? I wish I hadn't read this. I'm gonna be very nice to this girl at every opportunity, because one, she's 12, and doesn't deserve a 14-year-old to be mean to her, and two, that sounded real depressing, but then again so did Ryo's, but he's also a sack of shit, whereas she just seemed to be very nice. So in order of being nice, so far of these 5 people, I'm sure we'll get more, in terms of keeping them happy, it goes 1, 2, close 3, very close 3, like these two it'll be like between, you know, if one of them's being a bit more off than the other, we'll go with the other one. 4, 5. I don't like this guy. This guy's reason for being here is bad. This guy's reason for being here is just he wants some college points, which is fine. But he was a bit of an asshole when we were at the thing, and he was a little bit too happy to go up here, despite the fact that there had been a landslide, and all the other kids were like, "We shouldn't go up there," and he was like, "Yeah, no, we'll listen to the adults and go up there." So this guy is the guy is gonna be last on the list. He'll probably get a Digimon that I really like, I'd assume, or he'll just be an asshole. He might die. People die a lot in Digimon games. Right, let's go to Minoru. I think there was an accident or something. Let's ask around. Look at the police tape. The tape says, "Keep out." Who knows what's going on past here? Feels kind of surreal to me. Maybe I've watched too many crime shows. Where are the other kids? Like, the other kids were ahead. How have they gotten past the crime scene rope? I hope that comes up. So many people. What could have happened? Yeah, I hope it comes up that they're, you know, the rest of the kids that are here should be somewhere. Seeing it with my own eyes, it's more impressive than I imagined. Pretty cool. It's not like I want to become a cop, but I'd like to try riding in one sometime. That's not... I'd get arrested. That's a lady. Oh dearie me, I can't tend to my fields if I can't get through. A landslide, how frightful. Nothing but strange things happen around these parts. You got that right. This keeps up, all the old timers are gonna blame it on monsters. Now, don't say such things in front of the children. Hey, it's those campers that were ahead of us. Hold up, what? You saying there was an accident? Dang, man, I ain't never seen something like this before. What do you think? Should we just bust down in there, grab a video for some views? Whoa, hold up, man. They'll get pissed at us for sure. What's his face? Shuji? Said he'd go ask the teachers about it, you know? Oh, okay. So that's where Shuji is. So they want to, like, go through. I don't think people sweat. Yeah, people do. Somehow. Word. Yeah, who cares about these old stones? That's true. Old sign. The letters are so faded, I can't make out what the sign is supposed to say. It must be really old. It looks pretty old. Excuse me, did something happen here? There was a landslide up ahead around dawn, so the road's been sealed off. Oh, that must be the one we read about online earlier. Almost like you shouldn't have come here. Oh, it's a vertical sign. The clothes are inside, set up here by the police doesn't offer any details. People around here say that a landslide happened up the road. And the literal police officer you just spoke to said that, not people. Oh dear, we can't proceed with things like this. Yeesh. So much for exploring the great outdoors. Guess camp is cancelled. I don't know about all that, still... Perhaps we should turn back for now. Lame. What do you think, Minoru? A landslide? For reals, man? Man. Think the guys that went ahead are okay? No childish jibes? I suppose you wouldn't be so callous as to joke at a time like this. Of course. Even I know when I watch my mouth. Sometimes. Maybe. Police officer. The area ahead is off limits. Seems we can't get through here. What's the plan? Should we head back for now? No way! Don't talk out your ass or you'll regret it. Huh? I can hear someone kicking up a fuss. Hey, look! That's Ryo and Saki over there. Oh no, it's the weird kid. I knew they went ahead, but I guess they took the long way round. More importantly, who's that girl, I wonder? So she's gotta have a proper, like, grimy voice. Okay, you listening? These rock slides are retribution from the Kaminogami. Retribution? In this day and age?
Give me a break.
Yes, when disrespectful outsiders cause trouble on the mountain, they get mad. This holy mountain is the Kemenorium, a sacred shrine to the Keminogami. This is no place for someone to just wander around.
The Hexachemenorium. I bet it's some weird rock or bear carving. They worship that stuff in the boonies.
Chill out, Rio. She's just a kid. You don't have to get so nasty with her.
Nasty, I was just...
The boonies, you say? How rude. This is the site of a glorious shrine. Actually, so I voice a character called Sadako in when I read History Higurashi. I feel like she would have the same voice, but I don't actually recall how to do that voice right now. Ho 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 ho! Not some new imitation, but a historic, legendary shrine known only to locals. A shrine? You mean like the ones supposed to have ancient gods? I've read about those before. Gods of the harvest or fertility, things like that. Nah, this is different. These are ancient beast gods known only to the locals. I've known all about these gods ever since I came here.
Sounds like a fairy tale to me.
It isn't. They're real. What's your name, kid? It's Mew.
What's your name?
I'm Saki, and this guy with the toad is Rio. So, Mew, think you could take us to this hidden shrine you're talking about? Take you? I guess so.
Curious. You don't really believe in this stuff, do you?
I'm telling you, it's real. Why not? Our trip's been cancelled. It's not like we don't have the time. All we have waiting for us back at camp is some busy work, right? You hate that stuff. Are you seriously telling me you're not even a tiny bit interested in all this?
I still say this is stupid.
It is not stupid.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid.
It's not kid. It's Mew.
Well, lead the way, Mew. It's not like gonna be... I'm not gonna be happy if you're messing around with us, got it?
I guess they're off to get some extra credit somewhere. That's Saki for you.
Something tells me they're not up to anything so commendable.
They don't even know what kind of temple it is, do they? Entry may be prohibited. You've never heard of it, Oi? I don't see anything like it on the map. Could there really be a hidden shrine? Or is it just some kid's imagination?
What do you think, Takuma?
How should I respond? Let them have fun, we have to stop them. Or, sounds fun. Could be in shrine, what do you think? What do I think? I mean, one of these is obviously gonna... I mean, this one's honor, right? For decisions like this, I don't really know... Whoops. I don't really know what I'd pick, because I mean, I don't really care. There's no like, I don't really care option, but like, I don't want to stop them. You know, it does sound fun. It sounds fun. Sounds like a good time. Let's follow them. Oh, I see. All of them would be stop them, because yeah, one of them was... Oh yeah, I can't see it. But one of them was like, we need to stop them. One of them was, we should follow them. And then the other one was, sounds fun, which I assumed was going to not be just let's follow them, but it is. Yay, Minori's like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you guys.
Oh, great. Just what we needed.
The Shrine of the Keminogami sounds fun. Can we go with you?
Sure, the more the merrier.
No, thanks. Nice to meet you. You too. Just sounds like we had a couple of eavesdroppers. Why don't you and your merry band of bozos go back to your school trip? Let's get a move on, Mew.
Come on, don't be like that. Oh, jeez. Rio, that attitude of yours really needs some work. Sorry about that, you guys. Rio, you and Mia wait up.
There they go again. For now, we'd better wait here for someone to tell us where to go next. That or head back to the school. I gotta admit, that sounds like a pain.
More importantly, we have no idea what might happen. We should chase after those three.
Yeah, let's follow them. I'm gonna give her more of a posh voice.
It's going to be more like this. This is a voice that I just have access to. Don't worry about it. It's something I think I can add more high pitch to it, but I'll have to have actual text to read.
There's another accent that is gonna get pulled out, and depending on how many more characters are, probably for one of the Digimon actually. Yeah, the Digimon when they appear and they start speaking will probably have more exaggerated accents that I can manage. Um, uh, expect a lot of these characters to sound fairly similar if possible, but I'll try my best. Pursuing Saki, Rio, and that little kid Miu, we ended up at a tunnel. Not a soul to be seen around us, and no other paths. Did they head through it? Whoa! Look at this dark, creepy little murder tunnel. Tell me about it. Does it feel colder around here to you? Ugh, makes my skin crawl.
What you two were afraid from such absurd talk?
I bet one of those ghost hunter shows would get a kick out of this play.
Is refrain not in your vocabulary? Come on now, we must find those two.
She did the like sus eye movement. Is she gonna do it again? She did the like thing from the meme. Oh, she's not gonna do it. Damn it.
I don't see them here. Maybe we should forge on ahead.
That was again. Can I like go back? Oh, I can't. Her like this bit was really good. That genuinely the like quality of the characters again like. So I've played through to completion. I've seen 2 visual novels. Well, one of them technically not to completion, but 7 out of 8 volumes of Higurashi is enough to say to completion. 7.5 is enough. It's stupidly long. I've played through another visual novel, and I've played a bit through Steins Gate. Played about 10 hours of it. Did not enjoy it. One of the things that I didn't like about Steins Gate was how static all of the character models were. Like they had like a few different faces, and I just didn't like it. Like, but these ones like move. They have like wah. It's a bit more like Danganronpa or something like that. I accidentally just sent my spacebar. It's more like something like Danganronpa or one of the not the Phoenix Wright games specifically, but sort of like those. Hey, you there! Oh, looks like we got a guest. Oh, it's this dude. Look at this dude. Shuji.
Shuji, is that you?
Hmm. I'm trying to think. He's slightly older than the others, so his voice should be deeper, but not as deep as the other dude, because the other dude is like the gruff dude. He's like, yo, what the hell are you talking about, man? Kind of voice. He's got the weird squiggly voice. This guy, the main character has my voice. Old people, I need to save like the old gruff voices for old people. So this dude just needs like a more rough thingy voice, but not necessarily refined. He's not like this. He doesn't talk like he's a fancy man. You can't just run off on your own. We have enough trouble to deal with. The landslide as it is. That could work. Especially since I can just do that voice on command. There's another voice I can do on command that I'm not using. Yeah, we're gonna do that. If this one's more personality based, so if it doesn't seem like he's that much of a fancy dude, he says he wants to impress his dad in his like thing. It's part of the reason I read those, was so I could get sort of an idea of what the character's about. If he doesn't, if he seems more like he's less of a fancy man, I'll change his voice. But I can do the fancy voice without hurting my throat, so we'll do that. You can't just run off on your own. We have enough trouble with the landslide as it is. Excuse me, you bluster ship. Anyway, we think Saki and Rio went this way. Oh, for... That guy has learned to act his age already. I have his and Saki's number on the student phone book. I'll try giving them a call. Actually, maybe. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. He's been letting it ring for a while now. I guess Saki hasn't noticed yet. Say, what do you think those Kemi no Gami deals the girls were talking about are like? Who knows? Some kind of animals, I guess. Minoru, you didn't hear a single word of the lecture on today's landmark, did you? They're gods taking the shape of beasts, the legend of which was passed down in this area. That kid said only the locals know them, so I bet this land has some unique creatures. So they became gods and started handing out retribution like hotcakes? Give me a break. People used to attribute the unknown to the gods, giving offerings to prevent disaster. Most people don't come around here these days. I imagine only the locals come to visit. That's the way the cookie crumbles. No good. It seems neither Saki nor Ryo have a signal where they are. Huh. Well, I guess it'd be weird if their phones worked in the middle of nowhere like this. And you're sure that they came this way? Well, yes, we're quite certain. They ain't round here, that's for sure. Maybe the shrine's up ahead. It isn't on our map, so we're not sure where to look. Alright, we'll track down those two and head back to the school ASAP. They're past this tunnel? Alright, let's go. It is a bit more deep, but it's not quite like this. Actually, even the other guy is quite this bad. I should talk with the others about what to do next in the search for Saki and the others. I'm gonna guess he is the, like, yep. Oh, they all are. Let's look at Ow first. Oi first. Ow first. Ow. Ow. We're gonna go for Ow. Okay. Ow. From now on, Ow. um. Uh, oh, are we really going to go through this tunnel? I don't see any other way. This is our only option, right? Well, yes, but you're not afraid of the dark, are you? Ow. J j just a bit. It creeps me out just a little bit. Hey, why are we talking about this? We have to bring Saki and the others back right away. Nope. Q&E. Tunnel. It's the dark tunnel. I can't see a thing. It looks pretty old. I'm a little scared to go inside. Look at his fucking eyes. Look at his eyeballs. It's dark in there. I can't see a thing. And then just boom. I love that he has goggles. I'm gonna view this again, right? He has goggles. He fucking has goggles. It's so good. Again, K-chan watch Digimon. All of the Digimon protagonists have goggles. It like on their head like that. It's so good. And it's a thing that I'm pretty sure they've been missing from modern Digimon adaptations. They took away the goggles. I mean, they looked stupid, but it's It's very iconic for Digimon for the main character to have goggles. Digimon 1, 2, and 3, the main characters of them all had, like the seasons, they all had goggles on their head. Admittedly, one of them was, the one in 2 was copying the guy from number 1, for it was copying Tai from number 1. But the guy in the third one wasn't, because they're in the same universe. So, or at least I don't think they are. But yeah, him having goggles is really funny. Minoru. Boy, just when I thought I was gonna die of boredom, things are gonna get interesting. you gonna join the search? Who cares about that? This tunnel? A lost shrine? I smell adventure, don't you? Ah, I think I see what you mean. Right? Might as well look for some ruins while we look for those jokers. Ruins? I think the joke might be on you. Shuji. You know, you could have stopped them from going in the first place. Well, we kinda tried. They weren't in the mood to listen, so... I see. Well, nothing to be done about it. I'll help persuade them next time, no worries. That was surprisingly easy. I like him more now. In fact, he wasn't just a piece of shit about that. He was just like, oh yeah, no, sorry, yeah. I guess you got a good point, yeah, you didn't... It would have been weird if you three were able to persuade him. Come on, let's go bring Rio and Saki together. That being said, which way should we go? Huh? Hey, who's that coming this way? It's gonna be police, right? Oh, it's not, it's... Excuse me, all of you are from that camp, right? I live around here. I'm just looking for my little sister. Your sister? Yeah, she's a bit frail and likes to go off on her own. My sister is... How do I put this? Like a tiny animal. Timid and needing protection. Are we talking about the same girl? There was a kid hanging around here named Mew, but she doesn't fit the bill. Mew? Did you just say Mew? Uh, yeah, I sure did. Yes, we met a girl named Mew, and maybe grade school age, wearing a hat. Cat is. Yes, it's her. You've seen her? Say what? The girl we met had a few more screws loose than the girl you're describing. Hey, don't be rude, Minoru. I'm just saying, I didn't see any shrinking violet who needed saving is all. Who cares what you thought of her? Just tell me, where did she go? Well, I'm sorry, but we're actually looking for her ourselves. She went off to a shrine with some of the other campers. We were just going to try and bring them back with us. I see. So she went off on her own. Thank you very much. And after I told her she's not allowed to go in there... My name is Kaito. If you want, we could look for them together. Why not? We're all after the same thing. Plus, you know where the place is, right? Sure, I'll show you the way. I wasn't raised here, but I've lived here for a long time. I know where the shrine is. Come on, follow me. I'm Minoru, that's Takuma, and this is, Oi. Ow, sorry, I keep getting her name wrong. I only met her like a week ago. And I'm the leader, Shuji. Nice to meet you, Kaido. From the looks of him, I thought Kaido was an adult, but he's the same age as me. I'm relieved, though. Looks like we can count on him. We'll get there in no time. Hmm? Say guys, it's spring now, right? Does a bear poop in the woods? If it's not spring, then when is it? I just figured we're a little too far south for it to snow at the start of spring. What are you... What? You're right, snow! Calling this unseasonal would be a bit of an understatement. Indeed. It snowed here last week, too. I heard the weather gets all wonky around these parts. I've heard of similar stories in other places. Whoa! Some kind of blizzard has kicked up here, yeah? So cold. It's too dangerous to keep going. I'll take... Oh, nah, I can't... It's really hard to go from all the different voices back to his. It's too dangerous to keep going. I'll take a look, so why don't you all go back? Why don't we duck back into that tunnel? Who knows what had happened before we made it back? Fair enough. It might not be indoors, but it's far better than staying out here. That's okay. Let's retreat into the tunnel for now. Into the super dark tunnel with no light. Seems safe. Definitely not going to get transported to the digital realm. I thought they couldn't see in the tunnel. This looks a lot like they can see in here. Saki and the others came through here, huh? Back to talking. Oh, it's getting colder and colder. Is this still being used? The tunnel is cold. Always shaking. How's shaking? Let's go for owl shaking. We're gonna be nice to owl. Owl, are you okay? You don't look too good. Yes, I'm fine. Ooh, it must be the snow. I feel like it's worse in here than out there. I imagine they just ran on if Mew was with them. She's used to the place. It's getting dark, and it's really hard to go to his voice. It's getting dark, and the footing isn't great here. Let's go and watch a step. Ooh, this is nice. Like the that's very hot. I'm gonna stop harping on about how much I like this game. It's pitch black. I can hardly see in front of me. Still, isn't this like some kind of expedition? I'm getting kind of pumped. Hey, this is no time to play around. It's not safe for us to keep going like this. Ah, but if we use the camera light, yes, you all have your fucking phones. Yeah. Oh, oh, knock it off, Minoru. Don't just scream like that. Even I got spooked. Uh, my bad. I just saw this here, so this is a sacred rope? What would something like that be doing here? Maybe this is where the Keminogami are enshrined or something. Now I think about it, you mentioned you weren't allowed to enter here, right? Yeah, the village believes in retribution. Kids are warned to stay out. Huh? Whoa, what is this wind coming from the tunnel entrance? Oh, jeez, must be one hell of a storm whipping up outside. You think those three are in trouble? We better hurry on to the shrine. Yes, you're right. Come on, there's no time to lose. I've just realized later on, like, is there anything like the Digidestined? All of them are going to be in the same room, and if they have a conversation between like, all eight of them, that's going to be so hard. Huh? The snowfall is slowing down. What the? What happened to the blizzard? This tunnel isn't that long. What could be happening here? Talk about lucky, it just up and stopped on us. It's more like it didn't snow at all on this side of the tunnel. I recognize these flowers. Aren't these in Demon Slayer? These must be a real flower, I guess. That are bad. And look at these flowers, aren't they? Ain't they something else? The forest is a sea of red. I feel like I've seen them in our field guide, maybe. If memory serves, these are called red spider lilies. Right, that's what they are. But this isn't right, it's spring and... Yes, they bloom in the autumn. What in the world is going on here? Hmm? Has Al figured something out? Should we check out this area a little more before heading to the shrine? What a suspicious looking forest. I should look around or maybe talk with the others. Talk, chat with Al, spider lilies. Let's do talk to Shuiji first. Abnormal weather occurs in this area. Maybe it was a localized snowstorm? First I've heard something like that. That blizzard was no joke. And then there are the red spider lilies, which only bloom in the fall. I'm telling you, man, spring is in the air. What the heck is this? Let's talk to her. Let's make sure she's doing okay first. This area, I have a bad feeling about it. Something's not right. Alright, how? It's fucking. You've just said that these flowers are only supposed to bloom in autumn. What do you mean, not right? How? You went through a thing where it was snowing and it's not snowing anymore, it's perfectly sunny. Um, I'm sorry, I can't quite put it into words. Take the flowers. They should be pretty, but they give me the creeps more than anything. What's this? There's a bunch of stuff floating in the air. Pollen. You think it's those whatchamacallits? Spores? I've never heard of spider lilies doing something like this. These aren't bad for us, are they? Flowers like these can be found anywhere. I mean, they look pretty normal. Ooh. Come on, let's hustle. The snow should be on us soon. Let's get to the shrine. Yeah, he's right. Lead the way. They don't seem to be anywhere around here. The shrine must be further in. The shrine must be just ahead. We should head towards it for now. The shrine has to be where the first Digimon battle is, right? This is... I haven't got my Digimon yet. I must get a Digimon soon, right? These four must get their Digimon, or three of them must. There's 5 of them here, now. And then you must have to find the other 3. Kaido said people never come here, but it's breathtaking. It's also kind of eerie. How could anyone expect visitors to come to a shrine all the way out here? They didn't. In fact, they made sure to warn anyone about getting too close. That's strange. I don't see the others anywhere. I could have sworn I saw someone just now. Where could they be? We should all look around and see what we can find. Oops. Should I look around here? So I'm guessing going in continues the plot? It does. Wait, can I genuinely not talk to any of these guys? Nope. Why is this an explore if there is... Why is there an... Yeah, why is... There's nothing else for me to see, so I guess we just explore. Hit the mouse cursor. This shrine... Nothing looks out of place here. Took a picture... Check out this place! There are crazy patterns all over. Minoru's snapping tons of photos on his phone. Huh. Didn't know he was in it. I bet they've got some freaky demon statues stowed away in there or something. I don't know about that, but whatever they worship here isn't normal, that's for sure. What's this? Some type of animal? A bird? Maybe a... Wait, a reptile? That's not his voice. There are patterns of various animals all over, but I don't recognize any of them. Ooh! What's this? A lion? A dog? Wait, a lion dog? Man, I just eat this stuff up. A lion dog, a lion dog. I'm sure these are all Digimon they're describing. Damn it, Minoru! Now's not the time to be taking pictures! What? Man... Shuji's right, we have to look for Saki and the others. Still, this place is so weird. I'm not surprised Minoru wanted a few mementos. Minoru shows enjoys face. Take more over here, enough photos, let him have his fun. Let's have let him have his fun. I don't... Yeah. Actually, we may need these pictures later. What do you mean? If we take pics of the area, we might notice something we would have overlooked otherwise. Oh, I see. Well, if that's the reason, I guess it's okay. Yeah, I don't want to encourage him. But I'm happy for him to do it while we're thinking about what we're going to do. And I also don't want to tell him to stop. Come on already, we have to find them and fast. Right, sorry. Okay, let's go. Wow, this shrine really does worship beasts. There are places like this all over Japan. Some worship octopuses or weird-ass trees. The ones that worship the lewd stuff are the best. Hey, watch it over. Watch that talk. There's a lady present. Minoru. I wonder, is this the place passed down in the legends we were supposed to visit today? Legends? Who knows? As I said, I was told not to set foot in here. I don't know much about it, but the locals say people get spirited away up in here. I see. That's certainly frightening. Oh, Jesus. Look at her fucking eyes. What was that sound? I've never heard anything like it. Just, just trees creaking in the wood or something. Who cares? Let's go. Let's go. Um, hey guys, don't stray too far, okay? The blizzard might not be the only thing we have to worry about. Let's look for clues. Exploration! World map. As you play the game, you will need to travel to locations on your map to advance the story. You will slowly gain access to more locations by progressing through the game. Boom. Spider Lily Forest unlocked. Shrine unlocked. Switch over to the list to see locations information in the bottom right of the screen. Also pay attention to the icons. Face means there's someone at the location. The character icon is displayed in the bottom right corner. Face with an exclamation mark lets you know if you talk to the person who's there, it'll advance the plot. Other icons will show you where to find an important clue, alert you to an enemy. Just keep them all in mind as you play through the game. Now selecting on a location to advance the story. Okay. So I could go here and talk to Minoru and Shuji, or I can go here and talk to Oi and the new dude, whose name I don't remember, sadly. But that will advance the story. Okay, let's go talk to these guys at the shrine. We're gonna do all the side stuff. As you play the game, you're presented with situations where you have to explore. In this mode, you'll need to talk to others or investigate the world to find clues to progress. The clues you need may not always be nearby. Open your map and try searching other areas too. You can always use the map to travel between areas while exploring. Open the map with 1. Clues will be marked with an exclamation mark during exploration 2, so keep an eye out for them. It looks like right now there aren't any clues in the area. Try searching somewhere else. I should talk with Minoru and Shuji about what to do next. Let's have a look at the big gate. I haven't seen such a big, impressive gate anywhere else. They say such gates connect the worlds of the gods and men. What gods could there even be out here? He stood miles away. A shrine built in the middle of a spooky forest really makes you want to stay away. Guess that's what you'd call solemn. Okay, so we can talk to Shuji, we can talk to Minoru. Okay, I'll talk to Minoru first. He looks real happy. Minoru's lost in his historical photo op, but better not interfere. Okay, good. Shuji. Don't spread too far, everyone. Stay where I can see you. Shuji's doing his best to keep us all together still. Get back here, Minoru! Listen to what I say! Yes, sir. I do apologize, your blustership. Okay, so I didn't get anything for doing that, but I got a little bit of fun dialogue. Hey, there's Kaido. Has he found anything? Talk to Owl first. You've been pale for a while now, Owl. How you holding up? Well, if I'm being honest, it's taking a while. I've got to deal with this place. You shouldn't push yourself if you're scared, okay? Thank you, but our friends might be facing something even scarier, you know? Saki, Ryo, where are you? Aww. Good owl. Hey! Mew! Where are you? Oh, Takuma! Have those guys found anything over there? Nothing yet. You found Mew? Nope. Jeez, where the hell is she? Saki and Ryo were there for sure. Here, I'll join the search. That'd be a great help, thanks. Boop, off we go. Back to the shrine. I should check in with the others. Okay, so I can talk to Shuji, talk to Kaido, talk to Minoru. What does Kaido want over here? Damn it, Mew, where have you gone? Kaido's upset. It's understandable. His family is still missing. Good. I'm glad we're not just like fucking making this guy think he's a dickhead. Saki, Rio. I was doing her best to scour the area. I should leave her to it. That didn't seem like she was yelling. That seemed like she was thinking about Saki and Rio. This is what I meant by everyone doing what they want. Saki and Rio are no different. That's what causes trouble like this. We have rules for a reason, people. No one will wander off on their own. Got it? Huh. What? What's in this picture? Yo, Takuma, you should take some pics around here too. Me? But why? My phone's been picking up some weird stuff. Might be broken. Let's check yours. You sure your finger isn't in the shot? It ain't my finger. Something's like all fuzzy in my pics. Go on, take some. It doesn't sound like he's messing around. Guess I'll take a few test shots. I just play the game. You'll sometimes be able to find clues using the camera on your phone. The camera icon will appear on the top left of the screen in this case. You can take out your camera at any time while you're exploring. Access your camera with 3. Your camera can sometimes reveal things that would otherwise be invisible. Try using it now. Ooh, gameplay. Use the mouse to move the camera. You notice anything distortion while using your camera? Try focusing on it. Oh good, I can queer to it. And then again, this is the kind of thing where like... Oops, shit, I accidentally... What the heck? Huh? Nothing's here, but the camera definitely picked up something. Hmm? What's this? Where's it, Minoru? Hey! You guys, there's a weird thingy over here. Don't go over. Weird thingy? Who knows what that could mean? What? Hey, don't go off on your own. Fine, we'll all go together. Yeah, maybe I'll make him sound more like this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be easier for me to switch between than switching actual dialect. What in the world? Look at the size of this thing! Whoa, are these ruins? These look pretty old. Say, any idea what this is? Not a clue. I've never heard of anything like this. If it's like the shrine's sacred prohibited space, I'd get it if no one talks about it. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised, but don't tell me Mew went in there. There's no way a girl would go into a place like this. That's where you're wrong. If it's her we're talking about, I guarantee she went inside. I bet you Saki went right in after her, huh? All, ooh, this, and ah, that. That does seem to fit her MO. Mew! Oh, come on. What was I just talking about? Oh, they glow. Ah, they actually glow the color of the... So if I go to my profile, so yellow is wrathful, green is harmony, and 2 is moral. So there's like the moral choice, the wrathful choice, and the harmony choice. We got more stuff. So like Kaito has one, but Kaito didn't come on the cam. Yeah. Yeah, reason for camping. Kaito was already at a loss over his sister Mew and a frequent goofy behavior. At the same time, he was constantly worried for her safety. Just today, Mew vanished when his back was turned for the briefest of moments. Could she be caught in some trouble and hurt somewhere? Is some bad guy doing terrible things to her? Searching high and low, clinging to these worries when he met Takuma's group for the first time. We get learned about Mew. From the bottom of her heart, Mew was fed up with her brother Kaito. Her brother admonishing her every action, her brother the annoying, overbearing pain. She fled the house again today to escape his gaze, and that would be the catalyst that led her to Saki's group. Today's going to be a fun one, I can tell, Mew thought. Okay, so we have slight affinity with both Ao and Minoru. Yeah, there's a... I keep meaning to look for something. Yeah, so moral, red's moral, yellow's wrathful, green is harmony. That's wrathful. That doesn't even make sense. Let's split up. This guy said, to be fair, don't split up. This is harmony, and this is moral. So the moral thing is, hey, we should go find him. Don't go alone. Kaito. I'm gonna say don't go alone. I feel like don't go alone. I think I'd say split up because there's literally one path. I'm gonna say don't go alone. Wait! Kaito, don't go off on your own. I can't just wait around here. What if something happens to Mew? Yeesh. Alright, guess we got no choice. Let's go too. Hey, Saki! Yahoo! Ryo! If you hear us, please answer. I would just fuck Shuiji. Just like, nah, see you later, bro. Bro, why is my fucking mouse keeping in the center of the screen? It's a Seadramon! That's the first Digimon. Well, I suppose we saw that Digimon in the past, but that was the first Digimon on the wall. Ah, there you are. Hmm? What's up? You just ran off. Don't worry, it's like that. Oh, sorry. What the? I don't believe it. That's a Meramon. Plus, look at this. A wall mural across the whole wall. I've never said mural like that. This is really something else. Whoa, you're telling me. I feel like I could get swallowed up by it. Exactly. How do I explain it? There's just something divine about it. Maybe it wasn't danger or retribution that caused people to close off this area. They might have been trying to protect this place. Hey, now's not the time for gawking. Or did you forget what we came here for? Right. Sorry, just got caught up in all this. He's right. We have better things to do right now. I want to know what the shrine is. What is it about this place? I can't take my eyes off it. We should go to Kuma. I'm kind of, well, scared. Come on, we can check this place out once we find the others. Yeah, you're right. Huh? I could hear footsteps by the entrance. Could it be the others? Oh, look at this. Look at this dude. It's Kiryu. Ah, it's not. Hmm. And you are? Ah, hello there. Who's that? Your guess is as good as mine. What are you all doing here? Surely you know you can't be in here. Well, you see... That's our line, man. What are you doing here? Hmm? Oh, no need to worry. My purpose here is far from nefarious. I am a researcher of the Kemonogami faith passed down in this region. This shrine is connected to said faith. I just got permission to investigate it. Researcher? Investigate? Are you a scholar of some sort? Hey, he's a little fairy and put a shield on you. Top marks for anyone who gets that reference. Anyone who watches this video will probably get that reference. Indeed, I study ancient Japanese history, researching it for a university nearby. Then, that makes you a professor. Haha, I've been shunned from scientific society. Forget that last part. So this place is viable enough to be worth researching, huh? Well then, what's brought all of you to a place like this? Yes, well, you see, sir, I'ma go look somewhere else. Hey, Kaido! Now, Shuiji. Let's let him do his own thing for now, yeah? I get why Kaido's feeling breathless, but I'm really curious about this place. No idea if Saki and the others came here, but let's check around for some cute little clues. This shrine's pretty weird. Maybe I should talk to the professor or inspect the mural. Or press 1 to see if it'll let me move. It will not. Professor. Oh, I literally can only talk to him. Even though he said I should talk to the professor or inspect the mural, I cannot inspect the mural. It physically will not let me. Have you come here, all come here to study the Keminogami as well? Yes, we're on a school trip. But we actually came to look for some missing people. Our friends and that guy's sister. Yeah, he came here to look for her. In this? The Keminogami Shrine? Oh god, I hope she hasn't been spirited away. Spirited away? Yeah, there's a legend about Keminogami, passed down since ancient times. But it's more than a legend. The stories are true, you see. True, you say? Indeed, it was once a custom to offer up local children to the beast gods as sacrifice. How awful! It was a desperate measure to ensure the harvest, or perhaps prevent disasters. Yet these children did not die. Supposedly, they were taken somewhere unharmed. So, that's what you mean by spirited away. Yes, but the custom was lost to the ages, and this angered the ancient Keminogami. Over time, such abductions were no longer a ritual sacrifice, but a curse or retribution. Many legends regarding such incidents have been passed down in this region. I place no faith in fairy tales, of course. There must be a scientific explanation, some reason for the continuous disappearances since ancient times. I'm sure of it. I view this as a superstition or a mental block designed to escape from reality. He seems pretty worked up somehow. Is he mad or upset maybe? I know you came looking for your friends, but I'm glad you could see these legendary ruins. Interest in historical origins is a wonderful thing indeed. I support it wholeheartedly. Um, uh, thank you, sir. Take a good look at this. Who knows? It may end up being of use to all of you. Let's look at the one with Meramon on it. My mouse being there is annoying. So these are all drawings of Keminogami, huh? They come in all sizes and shapes. Hey, why do you think there are so many Keminogami in the first place? Do you have a hunch, sir? Indeed. There are several possible explanations for all of this. The unique terrain could explain the frequent incidents. Weak footholds, steep slopes. Magnetic fields mess with the sense of direction and overgrowth in flora and fauna. Ah, like the red spider lilies then. I believe there's something in the minerals around here that makes people lose their way. Creatures of the Keminogami faith may have been altered somehow by this substance. I see. That would make sense. They all seem to be worshipping. Discovering of these minerals has led to a rapid development of this region in recent times. A sudden population boom would naturally increase the number of missing persons. Dwindling resources, depopulation, likely absconding in the night from such troubles. I suspect the recent landslides are a result of unchecked development since the Showa era. Unraveling the issue piece by piece allows for a logical explanation of the legend. At least, that's what I think. Yes, learning from the past can help us in the present. Wow, thank you so much, Professor. What a wonderful and unexpected lesson we've learned here today. Yeah, muchas gracias, Prof. Hey, now show some respect. Where'd he go? Okay, he's still here. Good. Huh? What's with this wall? Is this writing of something? Hmm. Are these drawings or some kind of text? Yeah, something like that. There's all sorts of stuff on this crazy wall painting. I've never seen anything like it. Huh, something's written there. Maybe I can read it? Nah, not a word of it. This is this is just conjecture based on my investigations, but I think it says Agumon. As my research progressed, I learned that each of the Keminogami have their own names. Is that so? So there must be a bunch of those things running around. Again, anyone who's not seen Digimon, Agumon is the Digimon. He's the little dinosaur man. He's the Digimon. If you ask someone to name a Digimon or think of a Digimon, Agumon would be who they would think or name. Or they'd name Gabumon, who is the other main Digimon, but he's not as big as Gabumon. Or Gatomon. Or another Digimon, but those people are weird, and they're probably naming that Digimon for a really weird reason. Like Renamon. Yikes, what the heck was that? Oh no. Oh, it's you, Mew. What is it? Did something happen? Some weird creep popped out of nowhere, so I took off. Oh, oh no! I left Saki behind! Eek! That voice! Saki! It came from outside, near the shrine. Come on, let's go! Come on, Digimon, Digimon monsters. Let me do a fight. Kind of wanna finish, but like for now. But I kind of want to see a Digimon. I want to see like a Digimon. I mean, I actually saw that one in the distorted picture, but whoa, what's with this fog? Hey, yeah, man, there wasn't nothing like this when we came through earlier. If we go out in this now, we'll be just as lost as the others. What about Saki and that scream just now? Ah! Stay away from me! Wait, what the heck was that? Oh, look at the little guy. Is she being attacked by something? You mean like a pervert? A pervert? On a mountain? Maybe it's a boar or something. Yeah, I can hear growling, I think. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Was it just me or did something light up over there? We should head towards her voice. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? I can barely see a thing around here. This fog is seriously weird, man. It bothers me too, but not as much as Saki screams. Yeah. Hey, Saki! Ryo! You okay? Wait. Something's here. What is that? Some kind of statue? Oh no. That thing's moving. What in the world? That's impossible. That sound again. So this weird thing was making it. Yeah. Back off, you freak show! What is that? Hey! What's going on? I heard a bunch of screaming back there. Mew! You were here the whole time? What? Kaito, why are you here? Wait, Saki, we're coming to help. Is that you, Oi? Fucking goddamn it. How? No, stay away. No, come here and help. That creepy thing's looking this way. What should we do? It's not like we can just leave them alone, right? Even if she tells us to. I like that the owl has become like everyone else is like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, fucking guys, come on. We gotta fucking stop this thing or it's gonna hurt the 12-year-old. This weird statue creature sets its sight on the others. A creature? No. A monster. A digital monster. What are you waiting for? Get the hell over here already! I might have to change his voice because he's actually not as much of a tough guy as he originally seemed. Maybe he is. I guess even if I was like a regular tough guy at school and I'm maybe a bit of a loner, I think I'd be so tough when a magic walking statue covered in darkness started walking towards me. Could that be one of the Keminogami? No! How could that be? Professor, he followed us from the shrine. We have to save those guys from this monster. What should we do? Get close and talk. Run while you can. Ooh, these don't have thingy options. Get closer and talk. Let's try talking to it. Yeah, it could just be some kid pulling a prank. Hey, you there. Whoa, hold on, Shuji. How heavy would a kid have to be to leave footprints that deep? Footprints? What? Ah! Look out, Shuji! Oh, Takuma! What the heck? It barely grazed me, and yet, what power? Are you all right? I'm so sorry. You saved me there. This is bad. Let's get out of here. A creature we've never seen before is coming right at us. What's going on? What a crazy situation we've gotten into. Why the heck is this happening? Yep. You okay, Oi? Ow. Fuck's sake. Oh no. Ow fell down, and that rock monster's coming this way. Stop! Stay away from her! I can't let it hurt Ow. Wah! Did I just like kick it? Or did it hit me? Oh, okay, it hit me. That thing just sent me flying. Oh, oh, jeez, oh. Oh, wait, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that impression. No, that joke doesn't work anymore. Jeez. Man, that thing's strong. Lucky I got away with a few scratches after a tackle like that. The others. Hey, you guys okay? Takuma, you alright? I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Everyone seems to be okay. Somehow. Fog has covered the entire area. There's a red spider lilies at my feet. It's so creepy. Guys, you there? Ah! Huh? Is someone gonna fucking die? Oh, that's a lot of them. I don't remember the name of this Digimon. Gatsumon, I think. I think it's Gatsumon. When the heck did it corner them? What? Corner what? When the heck did it corner them? Oh, like corner everyone else. I see. Oh, this is bad. It's getting closer and closer. They're in for a world of hurt. Is there any way they can make a break for it? What? Huh? I'm feeling kinda dizzy. Am I going numb? Or did I take a harder hit than I thought? Or is it... Huh? An earthquake! At a time like this? Holy crap, the shaking's getting worse. Is everyone okay? Be careful. Move without paying attention and you'll... Wah! What is it, Shuji? Whoa! I tried taking a step forward, and then the ground crumbled underneath me. I plunged into a gaping hole that seemed to pull me in. I couldn't even tell what was happening to everyone else. Unchecked development, recent landslides. The professor's words are coming back to me. Wah! Is it going to fade to black? We did see a Digimon. I did see a Digimon. My eyes! Oh, okay. Maybe we watch this. And then that seems like a good end point for episode 1. This seems like an anime OP. There's an Agumon! And Takumi. Replace all the bits where it says CV, where it says character voice. Replace that with it saying, me. I am all these people. I don't like that it's showing me what all the Digimon's gonna be. That thing's cute! Not the girl. I mean, she's kind of cute, but the dog. Look at it! Labramon! Oh, I've never seen that Digimon before. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. I'm glad we picked Ao as the person we were going to be nice to. He's got a Lopmon. I love Lopmon. He's such a good little Digimon. Sorry, I get very excited about Digimon. She's cute. I mean, she's 12. Floramon, I'm not too keen on. Floramon's Digivolutions look really weird, actually, if I remember right. This dude's square. I'm going to have to change this guy. Actually, I don't know. Maybe he isn't. Yeah, we'll keep him. If it's Digimon's Kunamon, that means he's probably... Ooh, look at this. What's he got? He's got a Dracmon. I even know what that is. I've seen this girl's Digimon. Siakomon. I don't know what Digivolve's into though. What's this dude? It's the old man. Wait, he doesn't join our party, right? Or does he? That'd be sick. Professor! I like that he got one of the things. That's so good. And then the kids. I assume the kids are gonna be like the villains, maybe? If this thing even has a villain. Digimon Survive. Yeah, if this thing even has a villain, I assume it's the kids. Or like Devamon or something. Like, it'll be one of the evil Digimon. Yeah, if it gives me the opportunity to save here, I'll probably stop. Yeah, you know what? That seems like a pretty good place to stop. I remember where the button is. Save. Data. Make sure I'm on save. Don't want to... Prologue. Spider Literally Forest. Wait, I'm still in the prologue after... That's the time it is now. Yeah, I played this for like a couple of hours. That was really good. I really enjoyed that, actually. That was one of the strongest openings to a visual novel I've had in a while. I thought it was really good. I know some people don't seem to like this game that much, but I think that's because a lot of the people that ended up buying this game wanted it because it was a strategy game. I know when I originally saw this game, the thing that I really wanted was a strategy Digimon game, like a Fire Emblem style Digimon game. And that was what they kind of advertised it as when it first came out. And then as it went through development, it became very apparent that this game was like 70-30, or like 64, like somewhere between 60 to 75% visual novel, and the other part is like there is fighting, and you can do more fighting like if you want. Like it said in the thing that when you're doing exploration, there would sometimes be battles you could do. I think the battles are like optional. If you want to do some battles, you can do some battles, but you don't have to. But if you don't do battles, obviously the story missions will be a lot harder because you won't have leveled up Digimon. I'll be doing, just as an FYI to anyone that ends up watching this, I will probably end up doing a lot of the battles because I really like turn-based strategy games, like Fire Emblem. Like I say, I'm playing Engage at the minute. Um, I really like turn-based games, and I specifically like. I cannot stress this enough. I really liked Digimon as a kid, and as I've grown older, I've really liked all of the Digimon games. Like, I can't think of a single Digimon game I've actively disliked. I like Digimon World 1. I never played Digimon World 2 because I live in Great Britain where it didn't really see a good release. Um, I love Digimon World 3, even though it's rock hard and I could barely play it because it came out when I was a kid. Uh, Digimon World 4 is a bit crap. Uh, and then then we had that massive break where there just weren't any Digimon games. There's like the Cyber Sleuth games. They're amazing games, by the way. If you've never played a Cyber Sleuth game and you are at all interested in RPGs like Pokemon, but you want something that's a bit harder than Pokemon, um, Cyber Sleuth is great. They're really good games, both of them. You can get both of them in like a bundle now. They're amazing. And then there's the new Digimon World. It's actually called Digimon New World. It came out for the PlayStation 4, I want to say. But yeah, it came out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox. It's coming out on Steam again. It's going to re-release on Steam soon, which is part of the reason I'm playing this game. So I really want to play that when it gets released on Steam, because I think that'd be a fun game to play through again. Um, but yeah, I really like Digimon. I don't know, there's just something about it that pulls me in. It's got more of a dark edge that Pokemon doesn't, which is something that obviously Pokemon is made for kids and has always been made for kids. It's still made for kids to this day. It's a series that exists to be sold to kids, and it's kept that identity. Obviously, adults still play it. I still play a lot of the Pokemon games that come out, and they do try to make some of them a bit more adult oriented. Games like Arceus are a little bit more adult, but yeah, Digimon never hasn't really done that ever since they have kids shows. They have the show for kids that gets people into it, but then once you're into Digimon, you kind of age up with Digimon. The stories in Digimon got darker over the years. The original Digimon has spoilers for a show that's nearly as old as I am. Um, the original Digimon has like some of the Digidestined, which are the characters. Their Digimon just die. Their characters that just die in the original Digimon, like trying to beat the bad guys, and they just fail and die. Um, the Series 3 has Series 2 is more of that, and then Series 3 has some real dark bits in it. The main villain um, basically causes a girl to have like major depression, and then uses like takes over her body and uses it to destroy the universe, or attempts to, because she wants everything to end. Which is it's real sad. It's really good though. There's not really any way you can watch it, but Digimon Season 3 is amazing. It's so good. Um, and again, all Digimon games are really good. I say they all have slightly darker stories. They don't. The first few don't, but Cyber Sleuth has an interesting story um, about the internet in general. That's actually really interesting. And seeing Digimon evolve as the internet has evolved has actually been really cool. Because when obviously Digimon first came out, they were digital monsters, but the internet wasn't that big of a thing. So they lived in this weird space. The first Digimon has them like has the digital world be like a place that is made up of all these disparate elements, like the random websites you'd find on the web. So they'll go quickly from an area where there might be there's the first episode of Digimon has a tram, like a European tram on a beach, and the tram goes to an island in the middle of a lake that's by this beach. Um, and it's just not that weird. Like the digital world's really weird, and then over time it's kind of conglomerated into looking more normal and being more ordered and having separate areas. I don't know if it's intended by the developers, but it really comes across as the internet has sort of as our digital world in the real world has become more ordered and sorted and less chaotic than it used to be. The digital world of Digimon has become way less chaotic and ridiculous. It still has those ridiculous elements, the same way the web still does, but it doesn't have as much of it um, in its story. I know I've rambled quite a while here about Digimon, and if you've listened to this, if anyone has listened to this, I am thank you, to be honest. I just want to give anyone that somehow got through this but doesn't have an interest in Digimon like an idea of why you should care about Digimon. Um, it's just got so much going for it. And as you see, if you stick with the rest of this game, I'm sure they'll do it justice. They might not do the digital world bit justice because they're in a forest, and this forest is probably in the digital world. I don't actually know if this game takes place in the digital world or if it's one of the Digimon games where it takes place with the Digimon coming into the real world and messing things up in the real world. A couple of them do that. I imagine it'll be more of the latter, where it'll be you can go into the digital world. Like that girl said, oh, we just need to get into that portal. That portal was probably to the digital world, so there's probably sections that are in the digital world and sections that aren't. Um, but I'll be interested. I'm really interested to see. I really, really am looking forward to continuing this. Like I say, voices. I think I did all right. I hope I did all right. They all seemed different. It's really hard to tell when you're doing the voices because they all just sound like my voice when I do them. But um, I'm sure they weren't. I'm sure they were different. Some of them are unique enough. I can tell from obviously, if I talk like this, it's very obviously different to my other voice. Whereas like Minoru's voice is a lot more. I can do it on the spur of the moment, but I don't actually know if it sounds any different. I'll probably listen to this back to see what they sound like, see if they all sound okay. There's a couple of characters whose voice I'm not quite settled on, so we'll see about that next episode. Um, and yeah, thank you for watching. Um, and I will see you all for the next episode of this, or an episode of Signalis. Who knows what I'll upload next? Be crazy. Probably an episode of Signalis, not gonna lie. But yeah, hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying the others. Uh, if you want, do all that fun stuff that everyone always tells you to do. I don't really care. I'm just sort of uploading these because I like doing it. I like talking over these, and it'd be cool if someone watched them. Anyway, have a good evening, morning, whatever time you watch this. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. Seems as I probably won't upload something in the week that I will. I'll upload something at the weekend. But have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.